least. It's been a very long while. Let's hope everything looks good. Just making sure all this stuff's set up right while we get into a game here. We should be right.
Time for me to prove myself.
My quarry won't escape that easy.
Don't like that hand too much. We'll keep one of those though. And of course we had to draw a high end. Not a fan of drawing high end. Let's see what we get. Draw time. Alright, I don't mind the Sylvan Justice too much. What else we got though? We've got Dance of Death, Fortune, and Crystalline. Don't like that much either. Of course, crappy draws. Always the way to go.
The earth is my flesh.
Sabella, come on. What are you gonna do with that little thing? Probably torture me, but we'll see. Really just want the fairy in my hand, so I can take advantage of airborne barrages pretty easily. Especially since I haven't drawn into anything. Maybe we drop elf. Just thinking, if I drop elf here, don't know how good that will be.
Oh, come on!
I'm probably gonna have to though. And then drop Fortune next turn.
The forest is crying for help. You're done for. Guide me, elder. Life lasts but an instant.
I mean, we've pretty much set up a Roach combo easily though. Double airborne plus the Athena should be more than enough to get enough cards in my hand, especially with zero cost cards. The only disadvantage is that we're gonna kill whatever we draw next.
Magic.
I'm not looking forward to that. Not at all.
Hey, let's play. Don't hurt me.
Great, of course they had to play 100 things.
The hunt has only begun.
The land will hold you tight.
Doesn't surprise me too much that they played that much. Probably still gonna go with this Fina here.
Powerful and cute to boot. It won't be long now.
I'm just thinking if I can get away with not having to worry about them,
Fire!
that might be okay.
Just once more.
But it might not be.
Hey, let's play.
Roach, of course. That doesn't surprise me at all.
Oh, come on!
Just really need this to go well.
Running away is okay. 1, 2, 3, play. Oh,
So now I gotta think, is it possible to kill them in this turn without losing too much? Yeah, long time no see card fight. It's been a while. Definitely been a while. We'll go with this. Screw it.
let's play. Hey, let's play. Ooh, sparkly stuff. Gimme.
So, we need 5 to take advantage of Roach in an effective way. If I do just use Roach, I can then just return it and hopefully use it in the next turn as well. While at the same time clearing at least 3 things on the board here.
Stop it!
Yeah, I'm good now. I spent a fair while in hospital, about 40 odd days. I think it was 43 days or something. I had major surgery done and they needed to keep me for a while. But I should be in the clear. I've just got regular checkups to make sure everything goes well, and other than that I'm allowed to be home, which is great. Okay,
So
let's
smart.
kill that off. So I expect them to be using their Roach, which will probably kill me if those other two cards work really well. Even if they don't, I could be screwed. But if they do work out, the odds of me winning next turn go up a fair bit,
On me.
which would be quite nice.
Hey, let's play.
Okay. Please tell me they don't have a... Yep, there we go. I'm dead. Of course. I don't think I could have played last turn any better.
I won't let you get away.
Oh jeez, man, that is a while.
Whoa, you're strong.
The first Wonderland nerf, jeez. That was the big one, really. The first Wonderland nerf, killing off pretty much all decent blood. Yeah, it's the first time I've lost with that deck. That kind of sucks. This deck's been doing quite well for me. I've been playing on and off here and there.
Time for me to prove myself.
Since I was in hospital, I was mostly
This
just playing to
one's
get
for
the
my
rewards
family.
for each month, and once I got those, I just stopped playing for a bit. And of course, I did the events, which I only missed out on the carrot sleeves. I'm sad about missing out on those. I did get the Daria one, not Daria, the Isabel sleeves, which were nice. But we got plenty of time now. I've got some stuff I'm working on for rotation sets, which will be interesting. Can't wait to see how they go. And with the introduction of Portalcraft, I'm sure there'll be a lot to explore there too. This hand is pretty lousy. At least we have 3 neutrals, so Hector's going to be playable.
Hear the dragons roar!
I suppose Elf Twins Assault's going to be okay. I just can't use it yet. Screw it, we'll transform everything. And I'll hold on to that one. Now Elf Twins Assault's going to be absolutely crazy. What else you got here? Nothing. Staircase, still usable. Even after it was nerfed, Staircase is still good. Sucks for me, but... yeah, turn 4, so I knew that was going to be a problem. If I use Elven Princess, I summon the stuff off it, I'm not going to be in
You're
overdraw.
done for. Guide me, Elder.
So I don't want to end up in
Life lasts but an
overdraw.
instant.
You follow behind!
Let's play.
Because I'd really like to be able to draw into Roach or something if I need it. Don't want to be in a lousy spot, that would kind of suck. But we've still got plenty here. Our Phenas are going to be quite valuable.
These black wings are unbreakable.
And that's completely fine, I can handle that. Since we got double Elf Twin Assault, I'm really tempted just to use that. I mean, this is
My
probably going to hit me in the
spear will
face,
stop
so...
you.
What's that for?
And of course we draw our own Roach.
A worthy opponent.
Let's see, we'll do this. We'll use this Roach. We'll get it out of the way. Do want to hold on to the fairy just so hopefully I can use it as a combo in the next slot. And we've still got double evolve, so why not?
It won't be long now. Life lasts but an instant.
We'll put them in a spot where they're going to be at risk. I mean, with Fortune Hunter, we should be able to easily play that out, trade it. If not, Elf Twins Assault still gets a good value. We've got, what, four neutrals in our hand. Take advantage of it.
Hear the dragons roar!
And since they're not on turn 9 or turn 10, I know I'm pretty safe on board. What decks are good now? Well, this Forest deck that I'm using now is okay, but not the greatest. I don't know. I haven't used much for this at the moment. Dragon seems to be reasonably popular again, just because D-Shift was hit slightly. Earth Rune was doing quite well, but I haven't seen a matchup of Earth Rune in the last day or so. So it's very fluctuating at the moment. After all, it's only what, a few days after the nerfs? 3 to 4 days after the nerfs? Not too much at all. I actually think I win, don't I? No? Maybe not. Fina won't do it. Oh no, that is it. Because that's, yeah. That's easy. Too busy thinking about chat, not enough time to think about face.
Sparkly! Life lasts but an instant.
Ah, we'll use Hector.
On the warfield, a shining helmet. You're a solid fighter.
Neutral aggro forest. Definitely a fun deck.
I did it! I won!
Not too hard to play either. It also does alright when you're trying to control boards against other aggro decks. It just has the utility to do that, which is nice. I've been testing out a few decks since the nerfs, and I have to say this one's been the best so far. From what I've used. I think it's mainly because we're getting them surprised. Which isn't too shabby at all. Blood, okay. So, as long as it's not Vengeance, I should have an okay match. Especially since we drew Sylvian in our opener, along with Angelic Snipe, which will work well against Blood Wolves. Ooh, double Sylvian, that's even better. I like this. Portalcraft? No, not yet. It'll come out next month. Well, end of this month. 28th, I think, is usually when they do stuff like this. It's going to be part of the new expansion, which we just got a trailer for yesterday. New expansion is going to be pretty cool.
For now.
Oh, that's dirty. I don't like that at all. Ah, we'll just get rid of it. I got another Sylvian, I'm not too worried about wasting this. Plus, we can take advantage of Airborne Barrage if we want. Airbound Barrage. Plus, these Fate All Arts are actually pretty cool. I wouldn't mind getting more crossover alt arts in the future.
Ow!
Yay! Deal 1 damage, you get killed. Dead. Oh, another one. Wow. We're just gonna keep setting this up then while we got the chance. I mean, turn 6, we can easily roach this out. Turn 7 would be even crazier, but we'll have to wait and see.
You are my food.
Oh yeah, Blood Wolf. That's what I want to see.
Ooh. Go! Go!
Want to see a good old Blood Wolf hit me in the face? Yeah! Classic!
Ow.
Classic as, let's see, Fina! Good old Fina. Not really good right now because I don't really have anything to take advantage of her, but let's see. Fairy.
Hey, let's play.
Just thinking. We'll use Sylvian. We'll go for it. Screw it.
You're done for.
I'm gonna have to use an Airbound Barrage, I reckon.
So sparkly.
Yeah, it's good to be back. It's great to be back, actually. Okay. Let's see. Still want to use that Fortune Hunter if I can. I just need not to get in a spot like that where I'm going to take a heap of damage. So if they just play 1 card here, or maybe 2, that might be alright.
This is my home. You are my food.
Alright, that's good, that's good. I can handle this. I can handle this board okay. Let's see. Ooh, even better. Nature's Guidance.
Beautiful, powerful, and cute to boot.
I mean, we're not going to have the Evolve to use on the Rhino, but I don't think we're going to need it.
Now.
If we do, I'm going to be pretty sad.
I'll fire.
I'm going to save the Airbound. We can always just use it next turn. If we need to.
Stay beautiful.
Kara, alright.
Dream for eternity. Hey, check this out.
I think we're going to win this now.
Want to know enduring beauty? Running away is okay.
So I can easily push 7. but I'll probably go a different route. Well, Goblin's gonna have to come first.
Sparkly stuff. Gimme. Ow!
Probably gonna want to kill that off, aren't I? Returning Goblin just seems bad though. That's gonna be too much. Alright, I gotta do this way.
Let's play.
Trying to work out how I want to handle that. Actually, that's gotta die, doesn't it? Damn it. So I don't think I'm gonna have enough to go for lethal. And I'm about to take a lot of damage.
Your time won't
So that doesn't feel very
return to
good.
you. Oh, come on! Ooh.
Doesn't feel great, but it's gonna have to do. Just gotta hope they don't, you know, absolutely dominate me next turn.
Ow! Ow!
If they don't, we can win, but I don't know whether there would have been a way to maximize damage there a bit more. But I don't think I could deal 14 in one turn there. At least not effectively. Not with 7 play points.
Run away!
Alright, that's okay. I'll take that. If that's all you're gonna do to me. Just don't set me to like 1.
This is my home. You are my
Alright, Imp.
food. Okay, this one's all me. Should I
Alright,
suffocate
so
you? Suck
let's
you
hope
dry?
I draw something good.
Ooh. Oh, come on!
So I'm gonna need it. I mean, Crystalline's gonna be good. Fanfare Restore 3.
You're an intruder.
Plus, I can use this Evolve now, to my advantage.
Oh, come on! This ends here.
So we just need to deal 4 without dying.
Don't touch.
A lot easier said than done. Although, even if they play another Kara here, the odds of them killing me is pretty low. So they've got to have Razories or Demonic Strikes to really mess me up. Or, you know, Dance to Death, that will work.
Ow! Ow!
2, so now I'm in trouble. Fuck. Damn it! Oh, I could have drawn anything. Anything at all would have been better than that. Absolutely anything. Another Crystalline would have been great. Could have taken advantage of that. Don't think I can actually kill him now, because if I play anything, I'm dead. And I'm not going to have quite enough to get rid of this Duke. Otherwise, I could have at least, you know, played a Fairy, played a Roach, killed him, then played off and killed that. God, that sucks. All I needed was a spell. Any spell would have helped me. My life is over.
Oh, come on! Whoa, you're strong.
Damn. So close. So very close. That's the trick against blood. Sometimes they do just out aggro you. I mean, if I had 1 more health, I could have got a good Roach combo off and just ended it, but luck of the draw, I guess. Luck of the draw.
Time for me to prove myself.
This one's for my family.
Okay. We'll get rid of those 2. Well, I don't mind this hand. It's going to be tricky to use against Dragon in any kind of effective way. I don't want to waste that Fairy Circle yet. Fairy Circle's too good to actually just waste on that turn. You just love it when your first 2-3 turns are just play nothing. Of course, Dragon Oracle on 2. The thing Dragon has every game. Alright, nothing else. Not going to use these yet. I don't want to clog my hand up with fairies. Not at this point. And what do we got? 1, 2. So we can do 2 with the Elf Twin Assault, but they're just going to keep fucking ramping. This is going to make things hard. Okay, screw it.
Hey, let's play.
Let's start throwing stuff down.
Let's play.
Since we drew another fairy circle anyway, why not? Demonic Fervor. More ramp. I swear they've ramped every turn so far. Except turn 1, of course, because turn 1 is trash. Okay.
Beautiful, powerful, and cute.
Now I
to
start playing properly. Let's see.
You're
Athena
done
plus
for.
Evolve. That actually deals with things pretty well.
I'll blow you away.
Keeping that Goblin Mage, drawing into a Roach is guaranteed. I can then use the Fairy Circle combos to pull that off. All I really need is the Nature's Guidance or a Barrage. Oh my god. Okay.
Be gone.
Phoenix Roost. That's totally fine.
We've got each other.
Oh my god. What is this guy thinking? Like, honestly.
Ooh, sparkly stuff. Gimme.
This guy literally just created, like, a dream scenario for me. Let's see, what have I got? What have I got? Can play that.
Hey, let's play.
I can throw the Sylveon out. Then I can throw... No, I can't use that because it's too much. I wish I had one more, like, thing I could use, but this will do. Because I got another Goblin
Take a
too.
break.
As long as they don't steamroll me this turn, I should be okay.
It won't be long now.
It's going to be a huge amount of damage at least for this turn. I suppose I could have played the Elf, but I would have only got 1 extra damage, so it's probably not worth it. Bahamut? Come on, Bahamut, where are you? Throw it at my face. I'm asking for it. Yeah, there you go. 5 cost Baha. What are you comboing it with? Another Phoenix Roost. My life. Right now. This is actually kind of worrying. Do I just take advantage of this and just go for it, or... I mean, Goblin has to come out, regardless. Roach is gonna drop to 1. Dance of Death gives me 2 damage. Yeah, I should easily have lethal here, shouldn't I? 2, yeah.
Hey, let's play.
I mean, I can throw all of these out and then just Roach.
Hey, let's play.
Phoenix Roost Forest, thank you.
You're a solid fighter.
Can't go wrong with a good old Phoenix Roost Forest.
I did it! I won!
Alrighty, next match. What do we got? Show me the goods. Alright, next up, Forest on Forest, and we're going second. Great! Going second is always my favorite time of the year. Oh, double Nature's Guidance. That's going to be harsh when I don't have anything else in my hand. It does work really well with PvP. Pity it's only going to work in Unlimited, because PvP will be rotated out, so that kind of sucks. Because I'll probably mostly play rotation. I might dip into Unlimited here and there, but it's just not going to be very balanced. Okay. We'll play this. Plus, the new Portalcraft Legend does have a huge downside to itself, like, with that. Discarding your entire hand, unless you've played PvP earlier, could be a huge risk. Just debating on whether I use one of these or not. We'll play out one fairy, we've got plenty of others. When the meta gets good, yeah. That'll pretty much be it. It'll be very similar to Hearthstone in the way that they use their wild format, I reckon. When the meta gets bad, yeah. Either way, really. Once you get bored of the meta, you can pretty much just go into Unlimited and play whatever. And I'm sure that the pool for Unlimited players won't be quite as huge as other players. How much have I got? I'll have enough space to use that, but then I'll run out of space to use anything else. Well, I don't like that. I still feel like it's a better play here. Even if I burn my next card,
Guide me, Elder Tree.
it's too good not to use that.
Life lasts but an instant. Did you like it?
Plus, we got triple Nature's Guidance. Like, how good is that? Come on, what do you got, Forrest? Throw something at me.
On the warfield, a
Alright,
shining
Hector,
helmet.
so it looks like they're playing a similar deck to me.
You're done for.
Fate can't withstand me.
Such negative magic.
So, pretty much waste this, throw this into its face, maybe.
Beautiful, powerful, and cute to boot. It won't be long now.
Alrighty, this will be plenty.
I'll blow you away. Fire!
I'm sorry.
Ow!
So, my next Roach, I can pull off 1, 2, 3, 4. That will put Roach at 5, return to hand, bumps it to 6, 7. So, good amount of damage just off that turn.
It won't be long now.
Well, looking at the expansion itself and the way that they've done previous expansions, Portalcraft will gain roughly 34 cards just for its class alone, which is equivalent to about 3 expansions worth of cards. So it's only going to be short, probably 2 expansions worth of cards compared to other classes, which if you factor in the fact of bad cards, then you're probably looking at having enough to build a couple of reasonable decks out of it. And they'll add to it every other expansion after that, so once you get past that first one, it should be okay.
Ooh, sparkly stuff. Gimme! Hey, let's play. Hey, let's play. Hey, let's play.
Okay, that's 5. Probably should have actually just not went in so hard on this. Because the next turn's going to be hard to play if I don't. Alright, we'll do that. If they don't clear this board, I get enough damage that I should be okay to use Roach at multiple times and go for leads that way.
4.
If they use their own Roach combo, I am screwed, but... Oh, that! Soothing Harpist, great. God, I hate that card.
You're strong.
I think we need Beauty of the Beast to be 7, and then Soothing Harpist, you know, they won't combo that well like that. But it's never been that overpowered, so I guess it's okay. It's just a pain in the ass combination. Let's see. I haven't run an arena for a while. I might do that. I've got like 28 arena tickets or something. So why not?
Wanna be a vampire too?
Yeah, I'll take blood. I do like blood. We'll take those two. Screw it. Looks to more of the aggressive sets, hopefully. I don't really like either of them. Right, that one, let's see. Let's see, what do we got? We'll take Hamza. Screw it. Hamza might actually be good for once. Lots of cards here I don't like, but we'll see. Had success using Stolen Life. Don't have too many neutrals, but taking advantage of the test of strength will be good. Take that one, just in case. Surprisingly handy, some of these cards. Last pick, okay. Sethos, I have no clue what that even does right now. Not when you got Suckwell there. Sadistic Knight, Devil, why do I have to have such bad pick there? We'll go with this one. Be strong in rotation? I don't know, it's easier to say what won't be very strong unless the new cards bump them up. For example, aggro blood decks and most other blood decks are losing nearly all of their basic cards that they run in their decks. Same with things like Stormhaven, that's going to pretty much take a tank. Elena Haven's not going to exist because Elena will be rotated out. Forest is going to lose a fair bit of its early game stuff like May and stuff like that. Dragon's going to lose a bit, but I don't think it's going to lose too much. Nando's Hourglass. Yeah, Forest is going to lose a fair bit, especially with Roach disappearing. It's going to have to change into a different variant, no doubt. So unless they do add more support, it's going to be hard to say. At this point, every class is losing enough that most of their variants are going to be completely destroyed. No class is going to have a consistent variant. I think, looking at most of the cards I've seen so far, Burn Rune doesn't lose too much. You could probably swap a few cards out. But other than that, I don't really know where to go from there. It's definitely going to be hard to judge what's going to be good until we get more cards. Especially since looking at the trailer, it looks like they're going to redo a few of the old legendaries, which will be interesting on a whole. It'll be even more interesting when Rage of Bahamut rotates out and you lose, all the other things like Daria, Albert, all those cards. And then Tempest of the God, once that rotates out, Dragon is pretty much going to be into the dirt if they don't bring anything decent back.
Time to get started.
So it's just going to be really interesting time, I think. Like, we're not going to really know until we see what cards are going to come out. And even then, the synergies with what cards exist, it's always hard to make a defined judgment. Like, looking back on a lot of the expansions, because I've covered everything from Rage forward, just because I came in on DE. And looking at those, I would say, we're going to get a pretty normal things, I guess. Ugh. That's fine. Okay.
Tasty. I'm still hungry.
Actually, I don't know how I forgot the cat does that. Damn it. Clash, yeah. So anything I play here is going to be garbage. Except for maybe Hams.
I'm no mere duck.
But yeah, it's just so hard to say until we see what cards are coming out and how they do them. Like, if they're just reprinting cards, that's going to be a complete waste. If they are actually changing the cards, which is what I reckon will happen, considering, Chrono means time, Genesis is origin, so we're probably going to see some cards similar to how young Levi was printed. That's the hope, anyway. Alright, get rid of our cat, that's going to annoy the crap out of me. Boy Cried Wolf can't be attacked by... Okay, that's not a worry at all. I'm really tempted just to play Frogbat, but we'll go with the 2-1. The two drops.
Whoa! Whoa!
Force them to trade into one or the other. It's just going to be so interesting, this expansion. Portalcraft obviously will be the main focus. I think they're doing 138 cards, and at least there's going to be at least 34 cards for Portalcraft. So that leaves us with that being a really good chunk. So we're going to have at least 100 cards spread out across the other expansion, the other classes, plus neutral, of course. We'll probably get the normal 13 cards per class. That's the usual for what we get for the expansions. How do I want to deal with this? I might just play the real. Can remove pretty much everything this way.
My wings are killing me. All part of the job.
A Venus flytrap that absorbs fairies. That would be really interesting. I'm actually, the saddest thing I am for is that we're going to lose all bat-based cards for Blood. We're losing Vania, Summon Bloodkin, you know, not Hungering Horde, what is it? I don't know, the other one, the Horde bats that just spawn bats as well. Vampiric Fortress, all of those sort of cards. I think we get to keep Vate because that was Rage of Bahamut, but that's going to be basically the only bat summoner, and it has no synergy with that with this next expansion unless they release more bat cards. Like I said, we don't know what they're going to release yet, so it's going to be hard to say overall, but looking at everything else, it's very likely. Deal 3 damage, give +3/+3 to an ally. Ah. I like that one, but let's see. I'll do it. Screw it. 70 a face. I'm more interested to see how tournaments develop. Kill serpents from now on, yeah. I reckon they will focus on serpents for at least a couple of expansions. If not, they might just scrap serpents altogether.
Let's make this a night to remember.
They might focus on something entirely different. I mean, Vengeance Blood is still going to have some cards, which is going to be nice for a little while. But other than that, it's really going to lose so many cards that are just the crux of a Blood deck. Just every deck, since we're losing Standard in particular and DE, which were probably two of the biggest like expansions that really gave us a lot of the core cards that we still use today, we're really going to lose a lot of things. It's going to be pretty much a completely new meta. There'll be similar decks, like I'm sure, you know, there'll still be your aggro mid-range control decks, because that's how card games work, but they will most likely be pretty different, but function very similar. At least from my point of view. Call of Coyotes. Why not? That thing can't be attacked, right? So I need to kill that with this.
They betrayed me.
Did it? Did it really betray you? I guess it hasn't really been changed at all, or nerfed. It doesn't need to be. Aegis is fine. I don't know why people are so uppity about Aegis. Considering how late game it is, there's plenty of decks that just completely steamroll it. And that's coming from me, who, like, I have that many Aegis videos just because it's such a versatile deck that it can be changed to fit a meta and always be tier 2. Which is kind of good, kind of bad. Haven hasn't been tier 1 since, what, DE? I guess neutral Haven, but I wouldn't class neutral as really anything like that.
What are you doing?
I think if any card in Haven would end up being changed, it would probably be Tin Soldier. Deck archetype for rotation. Yeah, the deck, most of the good things for Aegis decks will be rotated out anyway.
Trespassing isn't permitted here.
Like, you're gonna lose a lot to Aegis. You're losing your Decrees, your Cudgel, most of your other banished cards, Black Inscripture. I think we also lose Heavenly Hound, so you don't have the synergy with Snow White. Losing, I think, the Maya, which is the non-attackable. I'm pretty sure they're all part of the rotation. That's it. We're going to lose a few things either way. I like this now, because now they can't actually hit me in the face. Why would you... I don't understand why you would do that way. I probably would just ram something, I guess. Oh, they're aiming for lethal, that's why. Whoops. Should have probably noticed that. I didn't realize that thing moved. Okay, I'm screwed. Mind you, they only had like one thing on board before, so... That's fine. I don't expect to win them all. Ugh. Poor blood. I always feel like arena matches take forever. That's why I don't really play it much. I really should, because the amount of gold and packs you can earn from it is always good. Dragon, how are you doing today,
This
Dragon?
one's for my family.
Rapunzel, Dark General. We'll keep those two. I don't mind Rapunzel. Attacking is always fun. I wish Tove had stayed the same though. I mean, they hit neutral blood so hard that it pretty much got spun 360 degrees and was like, nope, out the door.
This is my home. You are my food.
Probably last word. Jeez. The only problem with increasing the board size is space, I guess. Because the board is specifically designed to only fit certain cards, so you'd either have to shrink the things or widen the board. I suppose they could push them off screen a little, like off over here a bit more, but it would be a hard thing to manage.
Here in this tower, all alone.
But I would love to see something like that too, that would be pretty cool. There's lots of interesting things they could do. I would have loved to see them focus on discard more, which they might do, considering PvP and stuff will probably disappear, meaning their design space isn't so limited.
Let's have a sweet time.
What's this one do again? That's good.
Keep you smiling.
Juicy. Why?
So, this is actually really good. It means they have to target that with spells and stuff, I believe. And if they want to, they have to kill this before they can even hit this.
Fear the dragon's
I
power.
don't mind that too much. Would have been cooler if it created a board lock and you could only kill that with spells. But I can see why they wouldn't do that.
You follow behind.
Go.
Okay, hit him in the face, get a hit plenty of damage, and we'll
What
be
a
okay.
banquet. Tasty.
Hey there.
Juicy.
And we get 5 next turn with the Implanter alone. And they've got to get rid of that, then get rid of that. Create discard cards and synergies. Yeah, I don't know about Hearthstone's discard synergies, but I haven't played since like start of this year. But previously they were pretty average synergies. But Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, those sort of decks really had a lot of discard synergy and like what you've discarded synergy. And I would have loved to have seen stuff like that.
Tasty.
There's no one else I'd rather
Yay, I win. Like being able to, if you say discard X number of cards from your hand or discard something worth certain play point cost, so say your card is discard something that costs 9 from your hand to activate X effect or something, they're the kind of effects I would love to have seen for something like Discard Dragon. But no, they just focused on, you know, mainly just discarding, you know, 1 or 2 cards from your hand sort of thing, and that was it. Or discard your whole hand as a real negative effect. It would have been nice if you got to pick what was discarded too, instead of it being completely random in some cases. So sure, have some random effects, but also have some where you can discard certain cards from your hand by choice. So if you want to discard a high cost card, discard that. If you want to discard a low cost card, you can do that sort of thing.
Mother, father, come on.
Instead of other way around, yeah. That's just one of many different things they could go with though, like looking at other card games and how effects are used, they can definitely expand without having to use keywords in particular. Like they're using resonance and artifacts as the two new kind of things. So artifacts being a class type and resonance being a keyword. While I don't mind keywords, I feel like you're going to end up with too many if they aren't careful about how they go about it. Which they seem to be reasonably aware of it, but I think you'll end up like Hearthstone where there's that many keywords and that many different types of keywords that you've got to learn all of them before you can even play properly. Which is kind of frustrating. I'd much rather not say have a brick of text, but like you look at Mask of Death here that has a reasonable amount of text explaining its effect in detail. And that's fairly good setup. Now we'll get rid of that. There's just lots of different effects I'd love to see implemented. Of course, you've got to make them fit, which is another problem Shadowverse would have, which is why rotation is good. Discard viable, yeah. There's lots of ways to go about it. The only problem is you couldn't go too over the top either. If you put too many discard effects and discard stuff in your deck, it's going to be hard to play the deck because you're discarding so many things. I suppose stuff like Silverware Golem from Hearthstone, that style would work. But then I'd worry about ending up in the opposite situation.
Go! Go!
The stitch in time. Fascinating.
Run away!
This blood deck, come on. You gotta have something decent in here. I mean, Stolen Life, if this stays on board, might be okay. Sadistic Knight will work well in the next turn. But they're gonna no doubt kill this, so that kinda sucks.
Crazy amazing! That's me! What are you doing?
This is my home. You are my food.
I'll go all in on this.
Rage empowers me. Hey, check this out.
Go all in, why not?
Should I suffocate? Juicy.
I mean, my health isn't going to drop low enough quick enough, so throwing out Dark General now is going to be better than leaving it.
Why, I'm waxed to the max!
Look, killing off my little guy, come on.
Want to play?
Especially full moon, that's annoying.
Oh yes! Nice and full!
At least Sadistic Knight will clear it.
But my will abides.
Wonderland and Starforge? Maybe. It's definitely possible. I mean, when did we get the last lot? That was in Wonderland, wasn't it? And that was Tempest of the Gods and... what was it? Tempest of the Gods... what come after Wonderland? I'm sure Wonderland come after Tempest. Alright, now I'm trying to think. It must have been Rage of Bahamut, Tempest of the God pre-built, Standard DE pre-built. Yeah, those must have been the two. I was trying to work out, like, what was it? Yeah. So that means that, yeah, most likely Wonderland and Starforge would come out in the next one. But with rotation, pre-builts like that aren't going to be as good.
Breathing too loud.
I've got
just because they'll be rotated. Well, I suppose they'll last long enough. They'll be rotated down in what, 9 months?
It's so quiet.
10 months, nearly from now, but 9 months from when the rotation starts. We'll get rid of that. Test of Strength plus 7 of Darkness should be good. Because we're going to lose Rage. We're going to lose Rage the very after 3 months after rotation. Then we lose Tempest 6 months. Yeah, and then we lose Wonderland at 9 and Starforged at 12. So Starforged and Wonderland are going to be okay for a while. Tempest is still 6 months, is pretty reasonable. I mean, I've been playing over a year now.
That's my bad.
So another year and before we even lose Starforged Legends, like, that's going to be a while. Plus, of course, new expansion every time. Definitely going to be interesting to see. Carrot's going to be annoying, actually. 7, that's exactly... that's bad. That's really bad. We'll see how they do this, though. Oh, they did do that one, okay. I mean, they get 9 damage here, but... Losing Tempest would, like, kill Shadow. Maybe. I see Tempest is probably going to kill Dragon more than it's going to kill Shadow, though.
Let's have a sweet time.
Just because how much Dragon relies on it. With some of its more prominent cards, like combo cards and Sybil and all those sort of things. I reckon Dragon's going to lose a lot of its ramp cards very quickly.
I'm still hungry.
Shapely and succulent.
Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? Alright. I can't bother doing this arena run. Screw that.
I'll show you. I lost. You're tough.
Plus, I really am not a fan of this deck that's been built here. This isn't doing very well at all. For arena, not at all. Where's the retire button? I know there's one here somewhere, isn't there? Do you want to quit to claim current reward? Quit. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you can do that. Okay. That's what I reckon still needs another Arctar to improve. So yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I wanted to expand on discard and stuff, because I thought that'd be more interesting than adding to ramp, which is honestly a broken mechanic. I really hate how ramp works in most games. Like, even in Hearthstone, ramp was, like, shocking as a class set. Fuck it. What do I want? Shop. Ramp is just one of those features that always annoyed me. What did I get? I thought I got Tempest. Tempest pack. I'm also hoping that Arena, they, since they are doing the rewards this way, I hope they don't put the rotate packs in the Arena rewards. That would really be annoying. Be nice if we only got the packs that were usable in rotation for the most part. And then maybe do the other packs in a separate kind of mode or something. 5 Rupee Club. Yeah. 5 Rupee Club is always fun. Till you try and fix it. Druid viable in Hearthstone. It's not entirely true. There's, you know, heaps of other ways they could have done Druid. Similar to how Dragon functions. I mean, Jade Druid, well yeah, it used a reasonable amount of ramp. I don't think it was that bad. They could have expanded on a Jade archetype instead of expanding on any kind of ramp for future. The 5 rupees is fine. I never worry about it. I'm more inclined to what comes in front. What do we got here? I know my classes are getting close to certain things, so what have we got? Bloods at 21. So, sword. reasonably close to getting my next 400 gold. Yeah, so it's Sword and Forest. That's fine. I'm planning on doing a video for some of the cards that I really am gonna miss in rotation.
Time for me to prove
Just not sure
myself.
what kind of style I want to go for the video. Whether we celebrate the cards that are leaving or whether we go sad for them. 150 yet. I'm sure there are people who have got it to 150. I just haven't been bothered to play one particular class all the way through. I've got most of them to 120, excluding these couple and Haven. Haven just hasn't been very good lately, making it hard to really boost it up. Plus, usually I play for my missions, my rewards, I do some video content and these streams, and then I usually don't play Hearthstone just for kind of fun.
Hey, let's play. Hey, let's play.
Well, like, I have fun doing all these, it's just I don't play it casually without a purpose, really.
For now.
Okay, this is horrible. Well, that's hand at all. Especially against blood.
Oh, come on!
Games I've been playing for fun lately though, I've played a bit of Overwatch lately, which I don't normally play. I haven't really touched it since it was really released, and then it was just like, oh, it's here, I'll give it a go. I played maybe like, I played before they even put a ranked system in Overwatch, like when it was first launched, and now I've been playing it a bit, and it's like, oh, this is actually quite fun. Which is always good.
It's me, Vania.
Since the new rewards came out, yeah.
Go Bloodkin!
Well, I was in hospital most of the time, which is why I didn't really play much, and since I've come back, I've played a lot more, but mostly for video content, earn the monthly rewards. Like, I haven't missed a monthly reward since, like, the first two that was ever launched. I'm only missing the first two monthly rewards
Ow!
that they released. So, like, one month is all I've missed. That's pretty crazy to think about.
The forest is crying for help. Ow! You're done for.
I really wish this gained double stats like most other cards. Would make it so much better.
But an instant.
So much easier to use too.
Dazzling flash.
I beg your pardon.
Might finish this game up and then wrap up the stream for today. I don't want my streams to be too long as of late. I just want these to be a fun way to interact with people. Plus, I haven't done one for a while, so 5k score, couldn't be bothered to try for more, yeah. I've never actually pushed Grandmaster. I really wish I had of in Wonderland because I would have loved to have got the card back and thing. I didn't realize I was going to be changing those every expansion. So I've really got to push Starforged this month if I want to get that Grandmaster stuff. That's what I really should be doing. I just can't dedicate my time to it. I mean, there's so much I want to do and be able to do, but dedicating my time just to getting the Grandmaster is an absolute pain in the ass.
What a cruel end!
I lost.
2 in the UK now. Yeah, that kind of sucks. See, for me, it's literally like 1 PM. That's Australia time for ya. What am I gonna try for this month? Yeah. That's it. Try and decide whether you want to do it or not. That's the hard part. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow, similar kind of time, probably for about the same amount of time. Like I said, coming back to streaming, I don't want to jump head in and, you know, do 3 or 4 hours. I kind of keep them short. 1 to 2 hours is my usual kind of playtime for streaming. So if you guys want to come tomorrow, I'll be around. I'll catch you guys then. See yous.